Well, the Democratic Alliance is out campaigning in Tshwane. Our reporter Abongile Dumako is there in Tshwane. Let's cross now to him. A very, very good afternoon to you, Abongile. Do you understand you're in Tshwane, sunny Tshwane this afternoon for us? Talk to us about what the DA has been up to this afternoon. They are very heavy on the campaign trail. We saw some of their activities as well yesterday. What's happening today?
Certainly, we are live from Kroonkloof here in Tshwane Metro Municipality. Very sunny indeed. No surprise there. It's always hot in Pretoria. But the importance of our being here at Kroonkloof, excuse me, right there, it's because of the fact that the mayoral candidate for the Tshwane Metro Municipalities, that is now Randall Williams, will be actually unveiling his vision for the city. It's going to happen any minute from now. They're scheduled to actually start from 3:30 this afternoon. This is where the mayoral candidate will actually let us know, as residents of Tshwane, what we can expect in as far as his vision is concerned if they win these upcoming local government elections. He'll be joined by the leader of the party, national leader, that is now John Steenhuisen, who is also expected to be part of this event. Our understanding is that as we are standing right now, they're going to converge here, have a little match that they are going to embark on, which will subsequently be followed by that unveiling of what Tshwane will look like if the DA retains power in this part of the country. And of course, the provincial leader of the party, that is now Solim Simanga, is expected to be here to partake in this, including Siviwe Kwahube. She's also the national spokesperson of the party. Quite significant, looking at the fact that right for the past couple of days, including yesterday, the DA leader John Steenhuisen was actually crisscrossing the streets of Cape Town. Remember, our colleague, the Abra Babi, are talking to him yesterday about their vision for the city of Cape Town, where they actually are already in power, wanting to make it a point that they retain power and be that baton of hope for the residents in these different municipalities. Same is hoped that is going to be the same here in Tshwane, where we will see indeed Randall Williams being the mayor and actually taking over and continuing with what he says is putting people first, as opposed to putting themselves as politicians who preside over Tshwane Metro Municipality.
All right, and in terms of how the DA is being received in Tshwane, you know, there have been issues in the past in relation to, you know, the previous mayor, and certainly it hasn't been a smooth ride for the DA. And we've heard the DA saying, look, we are wanting to take over the metros. They didn't do so well the last time, and so obviously trying to gain quite a bit of traction, lost some votes to the FF Plus, if I remember correctly, and one just wonders this time around, you know, how they are being received, particularly in those metros that they consider themselves wanting to take over.
Well, it's a bit of a difficult question to respond to, Flo, because it would be easier if we would be seeing large crowds of DA supporters gathering here. It's quite a mouthful of people who've come to actually gather here. Maybe because it's not yet an elections manifesto that they are launching here. It's just a vision by the mayor that is going to be unveiled to the few people that are here who are actually members of the party. But when we drive around the streets of Tshwane, which have been here from about 1 o'clock this afternoon, there's quite a lot of visibility of your DA posters in every single pole that you drive past, you know, the traffic lights and things like those. One only imagines that it is on the basis of the fact that there was quite a force from the party and its members who actually had gone all out to make sure that they hang all those you know, placards and all those posters to try and sort of showcase that they are still part of Tshwane Metro Municipality, and they actually want and intend to actually retain power and continue to hold on to power. Yes, of course, you do mention the fact that the Freedom Front Plus has been quite strong in as far as taking audiences or, you know, the votes from the DA, which is quite a challenge for them indeed, in the sense that there is a prediction that FF Plus, in what it's been doing, because in conjunction to what we are seeing happening here, the FF Plus is not sleeping on the job. They are actually quite strong on the ground. Then it remains to be seen, come 1st November, which one will be able to convince the voters that actually they are the ones who are suitable. Remember as well, Flo, that the very DA is actually in a coalition agreement as they continue to govern here in Tshwane. So they will somewhat, if they don't really gain traction, need some bit of assistance from the smaller opposition parties that are actually found in the council. But for now, it's not really a certainty that they are actually making rounds as to basically if they are going to win more votes that will see them getting an outright majority and get to lead without having to be assisted through a coalition here in Tshwane Metro Municipality. Let's give them a bit of a chance. They are yet to sort of reach out and let us know basically what they have to do in as far as this municipality is concerned. Flo?
All right, Abongile, thanks very much. That's Abongile Dumako for us in Tshwane, where the DA is campaigning then today. And of course, we heard from Bulelani Philip, who was with us from Cape Town, where the ANC is. And then we'll later on speak to Samkela Maseko, who is with the EFF. They're in Sandton meeting with the potential councillors. We'll get more on that later on in this bulletin. So certainly we are keeping up with the political parties, even the smaller ones too, and indeed the independent candidates, and checking what they're up to as well, as we slowly but surely get to that time of election season, and the campaign certainly picking up speed at this time. All right, let's take a short